Right, in this video I'm going to show you how I made a new yard in the Minnesota Judith Plains map. I'll show you how I've done the landscaping, the painting, put the new barns in, and I also did the courses for the parking of the vehicles using Autodrive. It should be quite good. If you have any doubts about it or questions, just leave it in the comments and I'll get back to you and help you out. Alright? Just let you know that in this map my intention is to take over the full map eventually. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. Like and subscribe, it'd be nice if you could. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you later. Right then guys, this is my own save. I'm going to do a couple of videos on this, on that Montana, was it Judith Plains ×4 map. I'm finding I've got to stick my machinery everywhere because the sheds are too small, too messing around what I've got, if you know what I mean, and it's going to get worse. So I've decided to take this field here and turn it into another yard. This is the smallest one, smallest field of it, field 91. So I thought I'd just show you what I was going to do. See how we go, like, you know. Alright, so what I've got to do first is level it up. I've got to go into the program first. So press P, go on construction in the middle. I'm not going to bother placing anything yet. We're going to come down to the shovel. And we're going to start by landscaping it. Alright. The reason I landscape first is if you do landscape second, or buildings first, you could find that your buildings will be all at different levels. Alright, so I'm going to level this one up. I'll put the strength up to maximum with the L key. And the size, I'll bring it up to about there with the M key. Okay. And I'm going to level it from that yard there because that's where I'll be coming in from. So really I want everything coming in from the same level. I know you're going to say that looks bloody horrible, but it won't when I've finished, honest. Okay. Now I'm just going to come down here and check it a minute, because I don't trust them. Like, you know, it's no good just trusting everything. Alright, so we'll come out here. Yeah, all fine. Oh, hang on. He has made a ramp up there, but I don't mind that. I'll get rid of that one in a minute with me smoothing tool. Right. I'll show you how to do that now, actually. Alright, so I'm going to P again. Construction. We're back on the shovel still, so we'll just bring him in there. Bring him up, and I'll bring him across to there, because he is something like that anyway, around that area. Alright. Oh, no, he's brought him down in there again. Right. Now, okay. We'll go on the smoothing one right now. And that there will just smooth it out. But I'm a bit bigger. Bit harsher. Alright, and that should bring it all in so that we don't notice a thing. Okay, I'll come out of that now. Just have a double check on it to make sure. Yep, I'm quite happy with that. Alright, so we can come in out of there okay now. So I'll keep leveling that now in around all around that field as much as I think I need. Alright, construction. Back here again. Now that there is on a downward bit anyway. I don't want to get too close to that fence though, because I don't think I'll be able to change the fence. You never know, but I don't think so. So what I'll do is, now I've got my level here, I can come along now and level them off. Alright, what I'm going to do, because I'm just leveling at the moment, I'm going to go all quiet for a minute, alright, and I'll be back when I finish the leveling, okay? Right, what we're going to do now is I'm going to try to get this one to slope from there up to where I am, and I'll use that button there for that, okay? Now, what it wants is a slope to point, okay? So if I click down there as a slope to point, okay, I'll bring it this side of them chairs, slope to, okay? Oh, that is a slope target point, all right? And I'm going to go from that top there. So now he should do me a slope down to there, okay? That's probably about the easiest way I've found on this game to do a slope, to say the truth. Is you set your target up and he will let you slope to there, okay? What I will do though, I don't know if you ever use this entrance or not, but what I'll do with that is I'll bring him in there a bit as well, okay, keeping all that as best we can. Alright, we'll do the same here a minute. I'm going to go from sloping set slope target point, so it should be there, I suppose. Okay, and my target from there is going to be going up to there. That makes that a little bit better then, doesn't it? All I'm really doing this for is going to be for an extra entrance in So what I'll do there is I'll come in and I'll press the smooth button just to take edges away if I can. Don't come too far to the left, because obviously that will make that sloping too much there, if you know what I mean. As I say, it's only going to be a different entrance way in for me, that's all it's going to be. What I might do is take these edges off. Well, what I'll do with here is I want that sloping away from the other piece. So if I press slope up there, see, he takes the slope into what I've done there. So you don't go affecting any of the models that are already there. You don't want to mess around with that if you can help it. If you don't, I don't anyway. I just go in and smooth this off as best I can now, or as much as I think it wants. Like, I want to keep it away from that fence if I can, so I'll keep the edge of the slope away from the fence, because obviously you don't want to go burying the fence if you can help it. Now that don't look too bad along there, to tell you the truth. It's a bit different up here. I'm going to make it a bit smaller, and I'll do the same there. I'll bring them along just to get rid of that bit of an edge. Don't need to be too fussy, because, like, you know, nothing in the countryside is 100%. Now this might get a bit awkward over here, because I don't know what I want to do really. How far I can come out. I'll keep them like that, I suppose. That shouldn't be too bad. I'm going like a 50-50, like, you know. Ain't looking too bad this end. Just soften the edges on it a bit, like that. A bit better. Yeah. I will give you a tip though now. Before you start this, I didn't do it, but I don't bloody care. It might be as well to do a save game, because if it goes really bad, you can always reload your save. So you don't want the save interval turned on at all. You want that set to off, the auto save. Otherwise, you'll save it when you don't want it to. So just get a save going. Like I say, and if it really goes wrong, then you always got somewhere you can go back to. Oh, a lumper. Oh, I'll take that lump out a minute. Yeah, you little swine. Come back on smooth. This is a smooth button, I think they call it. Let's take the edges out. If I get worried about tractors coming over the side of it, which they shouldn't do because the roads are pretty wide now, I'll just run a fence along her, like, yeah. I might do that anyway, but not for a minute. Right, that is as much as the ground leveling I want to do, I think. It don't look too bad to me. A little bit more, perhaps. So I've got to watch it. My mouse isn't very good, so he tends to stick and then shoot off somewhere, which gets me a bit. But then there we go. So that's the leveling is what I'm going to do at the moment. Then vehicles will drop down probably when I drop out of this or get close to them. What I'm going to do now is we're going to paint it now, right? And you pick whatever you want on the painting side. Yeah. What's that one there? Dirt? Oh no, forest dirt. Dirt, grass, patches. Yeah, there you go. Forest leaves, stone. I'd normally do it in gravel, tell you the truth. Gravel, small gravel. Gravel coast, moss and rocks, mountain rock, yeah. You got loads of that there, but you wouldn't have it done like that this year, I don't think. Rock trail, sand, algae. Nah, I'm gonna go for the gravel stone. Let's have a quick look, see what it's like. That's what it looks like. It looks different when you're doing it. That just says gravel. I think I'm going to go for gravel. Make it a bit bigger. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'll do alright for a minute, because I'll probably put some grass or something different on it anyway as we're going. Well, it's the same as that they got there anyway. Look at that. And I didn't. It looks patchy there at the moment, but that will become okay in a minute. Alright. So yeah, it's just a matter of painting it now. It'd be easier when you put the sheds in, because you might on that, you might want to have grass at the back of your shed, like, you know, especially if you can't get there with your mower. But we'll see, because obviously I'll get this going in a minute. Let's do that. So I don't worry about too much about the painting, because that's, you can always repaint it, if you know what I mean. Whereas with the landscaping, once you have done that, you can't undo it unless you save your game before. Yeah, like he's gone up higher, and I can paint over that with grass anyway, see, so that don't actually matter to me. There's got a bit of a slope coming out from it now, so I can see that it slopes out to just over that, so really I should take it up the slope a little bit. And this one here, you should be able to drive out of here if you wanted to, even though it looks a bit ridgy there, but we'll see. We will see. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty longer, something like that. Like I say, we ain't too worried about the colour. And them patches there should disappear, like so. Alright, so I'll have a look around a minute. Nice level base now. Right, let's have a look at me first shed. Now, I didn't know whether to go for a shed like I fitted in the other games, or one with solar panels on. My solar panels 400 odd thousand. I don't like fancy spending that much. There's another one there, 150,000. He's got panels on. Then I don't really know where I want to put it either. You know? I could have it around that side and just going up there for a minute. I was thinking. How's it getting so I can see it from the other side? That looks pretty square to me, huh? What's it saying there now? Overlaps with another object. That'll be right. I'll press B. And there we are. There's our first shed. Alright. Now then. Oh, he's stuck in me wheel. No, he hit the ground. No, we're alright. As long as I can get him out, we'll be alright. Yeah. Oh, what's he trying to climb up now? Ah, that's okay. Yeah, we're out. We'll get him out of it. I should have moved it out the way before, but you know. What I'll do in a bit is I'll show you how we set up the parking spaces for Autodrive on them. So they'll each have their own designated parking bay, as long as I can. Oh, how did I miss you, you dopey fucker? Yeah, I should have moved them before. Could have saved all this messing around. Right, so what I will do is I'll save it here, alright? And when I load it, that one won't be there. And all these will be on the floor. Alright? So, I hope you enjoyed that. And when I come back in, I'll show you how I'm going to do the parking base for it all. Alright, so thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later on. Bye. Right then, there we are. As you can see, I've placed the barn, got all this leveled out. I'm now going to do some parking routes for a few of my vehicles here, okay? I'll probably start with the corn bin. Actually, I'll put that one in first. So we'll bring up the editing page on the Autodrive, okay? And we'll start recording. Okay, there we go. Bring them in. Yep, come along here. Near the end. I'll take them up here. Get closer. Well, that doesn't really matter. And with this here, you don't have to change any buttons. You just go in reverse, and it just starts putting a reverse course in for you. Right, we'll stop him there. And what I'll do then is I'll keep him going, because I'll come out again. And we'll put a course in for leaving the parking bay. Which of course will come over here, around here. And I'll bring him down to about there. We'll stop him there, okay? I'll join that one up with probably that one there, yeah. Oh, get over the other side a bit better. Yeah, I'll put you on. You can go on that one there. And we'll give it a name then, and we'll call it Park Corn Bin. I'll put that on the back one, right? Go in there. Okay. Corn bin. Might sound a bit weird actually, but when I was a boy, we called everything corn. Whereas I see the old Americans don't, do they? They just call what I call maize, they call that corn. Right, so we're going to take that edit button off. It won't let you click the switch else. And we'll come over to this one. Alright. We'll take him down here a minute. I may have to move a couple of them vehicles to get him to give him a bit more room, but we'll see first, right? Okay. Right, let's bring up the edit button again. That one there. And we'll select, where's Park? Oh, there is Park Corn Bin. Okay. And is it Control P, I think? Yeah, Control P, and that's designated. That one there is parking bay. And if you look at the top left, you can see that it is the bin that is highlighted. Alright. So, what you can do with this, okay, is if you're out, say, ploughing, and you've only got that one field to do, you can have a button, you can turn it on if you want, park at job finish. So then it will finish the job and it will park automatically. If not, and you're somewhere and you just want to clear it up, just click on the park button. And he couldn't get where he wanted to go then, but he will drive down here now. He'll turn around somewhere. Oh, up at the corn, up at the grain silo. That's where I think he's going anyway. I do this with most parking things I do, just to make sure they do park in there okay. You know, you may have to alter it a little bit. I don't know why this one can't get around that corner, and yet a semi can. I don't know, but there you go. I'll just help around this first a little bit. It might be that it's because he's a tracked machine. But yep, he'll go around there now. I just think it looks better when it's all parked up. Normally I've got it spread everywhere. I've got to do a bit of editing on this one here as well. So he's got a bit of a step down there for that. I'll do that in a minute. Let's just see how this one goes. I don't normally buy these barns, but I'm looking at them this time because of the depth of them. When they do park up in there, you get the tractor in as well, so you might not need any separate parking base. Yeah, so is he going to come back all right? Yeah, he's coming back all right. But I will drag them waypoints up a little bit in a minute. So I'm not touching anything now. I'm not. He's just doing it all itself. There you go. One tractor parked up. All right. So yeah, that's how I do that one. I will log on to the other game and just give you a quick insight to how your parking will look. After you've finished all that. Well, actually, I'll just do one more first. I think I've got done that one. I'll do the load-in wagon, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this one here and that truck out the way. And I am going to change a few things here as well, because I don't like their seeders or their planters, because they've got basically got the hopper on the front of the tractor, which makes it a bit awkward for parking. All right, but that's just my it's just the way I'd play it, you know. It's alright if you're gonna have a tractor for each one, which I must admit I normally do. I'm looking for the other up one area. I could do rock picker next, actually, couldn't I? Because I've done all my fields. Yeah, well, I'll do a rock picker. Alright, come over there. Go into edit mode. Alright, I've already put my track inwards there, so we'll just follow that one. Okay. And I want to go up here in the middle of that one, let's say. Or I hope that's going to be in the middle. That's near enough for a minute, huh? I'm going to press record. Okay, and he'll go up there then. Might be a bit, it's going to be a bit close to that planter for me, but I'll just change that in a minute. I'll try to keep it as straight as I can. I'll put a bit of a wobble on then, because why was it? Right, stop there, okay. Whilst I'm out here, I'll do the outward route now, which will be that one there. So we'll go out to there. We'll go back now. Oh, hang on, I'll do the other one first. Go backwards a minute. Alright. Now the inward one. I'll bring him in. Yeah. Probably about there. I'll go like that. Don't forget, left click on the first one, hover over the one you want to go to, and the mouse wheel in reverse, and that will put a nice bend in for you. Now let's go down here a minute and just want to drag that one back in a bit. Alright. Alright. Let's go forward. Right. That's going to be park S-T-O-N stone P-I-C-K park stone picker. Alright. Yeah, like I said about the bars, I normally buy these smaller ones, but this time I've gone for the bigger one for the depth. Plus, it's got the it's got the solar panels on the roof, so basically we'll be earning money off of it as well. I normally do that. Have I put the wind timer on in this one? Or was it on the other one? I can't remember now. Can't remember. Right. Anyway, we ain't gonna worry about that too much. I'll bring it back into the editing mode. Get them over here. Gonna put them on the drive too. And I want to park stone picker, alright. That's there. And now I'll go to control and P. Right, now he's got his parking space. Let's let him go and park up. I won't have to use that one for a while now. He might stop when he gets to that or is he gonna pass it? No, swine. Which one could I use? Right, I'm going to use you a minute, so I'll just get this one unhooked. So I am going to sell this one on this sort of. Come on. Cute. Alright, he's going to pull it away now. Good. Good. How's he looking? Yep. Well, easing out the rain. Look at that. Okay, so that's two of them parked. I'll be doing that for a while now, probably. So yeah, that's how I do my parking. Oh, I'm gonna change that loading bay, the destination name. Oh, come back. I'm gonna change the name. They want edit. And I'm gonna call it, instead of field 91, it's gonna be called New Yard. New Yard. Okay, so I'm gonna get the yard tidied up a bit now. And I hope you enjoy the vid. And happy driving. Alright. So I'll catch you guys later on.